What I'm gonna do next is create a new class. And I'm gonna call it our driver class. Let me paste some code in here and I'll go over it. So we're using Selenium, we're using Firefox. We're creating a new instance of the driver which we can pass around. And we're using this timeout to implicitly wait for an object to appear before moving on. So now that we have a new way, let's initialize our test. So we'll go to test, we'll create a new method called test initialize. And we're going to create this public void init with the initializer. So now that we have a global way that we're initializing it, let's change our goto to use that global one. So we're going to say driver that instance that, and the rest should come from here. It should be fine. Navigate, go to URL. Now we don't need to initialize this driver every time we want to use it. Now let's make sure our test still runs. So we saw that our test ran, but we noticed that it failed. And why did it fail? Oh, it's because our assertion returns false every time. So let's adjust that. So instead of returning false every time, what we really want to return is the check to see if that URL is the load one. So we're gonna write as return driver that instance that, let's see, URL. Maybe we want to make it to a lower string just to make sure that in case the URL changes. And we want to make sure it contains www.lowe's.com. Let's execute the test and see what happens. Okay, great. We can see that our test passed. Okay, once again, here's your chance to catch up. Here are the steps in case you need them.